Hello, thank you for stopping by for our Going Deeper moment today. My name is Marie Walker and I'm with Raising Dreamers Ministries. And my thoughts today are going to be found from Luke chapter 8. I won't be reading all of that, but I wanted to refer that so you could go there later when you have time. But my mom used to say this, and I've been thinking about it today, and I wanted to pass this on. Difficulties or interruptions are opportunities dressed up in overalls. Now, I don't know about you, but when I have a good checklist going, I don't want to be interrupted. That God ordains the steps of his children. And here in Luke 8, Jesus has had a really busy day. He's delivered a demon-possessed man. He is in a very, very big crowd. It says actually the crowd was pressing in on him. And you can just kind of feel the pressure as you read this passage. And a man named Jairus had come and said, "Please come heal my daughter. She's dying." So this is an emergency. Jesus is on his way. And then it says, in the crowd, there was a woman close by who had an issue of blood. She'd done all she could. And I'm reading from the Amplified, and it says, she came up behind him and touched the tassel of his garment, and immediately her flow of blood ceased. And Jesus said, "Who is it that touched me?" True to form, Peter informs our Lord, "Master, the multitude surround you and press you on every side. A lot of people are touching you." And it said that he says, "No, someone did touch me, for I perceive that healing power has gone forth from me." Well, he stopped in that moment and interacted and saw this woman, and she was marvelously healed. Well, because he took this time, men came along and told Jairus, "Hey, it's too late. Your daughter has died." Now, as we read the passage and going on, Jesus still went to see this little girl who was 12, and he raised her from the dead. And it says here that her parents were amazed. Now, that is the account of our Lord Jesus, and as a Christian, he lives in us. So, every step is of him. He made it to the cross on the perfect moment, and the veil of the temple was rent from top to bottom. Let me share this with you that I have written down that has meant a lot to me, from Elizabeth Elliot, a quote of hers. And it says here, "Interruptions and hindrances to work that one has planned for oneself as disciplined trials sent by God to help me against getting selfish over one's work." The one can feel that perhaps this one's work for God consists in doing some trifling thing that has been thrown into one's day. I hope that makes sense. In other words, we may have a plan, and then something trifling may be thrown into our day. And it says, "It is not a waste of time, as one is tempted to think. It is the most important part of the work of the day, the one part one can offer to God after such a hindrance. Get this, do not rush after the planned work. Trust that the time to finish it will be given sometime, and keep a quiet heart." Have a nice day.